Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today we got to talk about fear versus greed, folks, because there's a lot of fear out there, and maybe for some good reason. September, we've been predicting it was going to be bearish. Well, it's been bullish almost for the last 3 days now as we were leading up to this FOMC meeting, and yesterday the Fed came out and said they were going to pause the rate hikes, but now today Bitcoin's crashing. How does that work out, guys? Is the September crash due even though the Fed paused these rate hikes, or what's coming next? Also, guys, there is a lot of fear, and we got to be aware of the possibility, guys, of a government shutdown. And what would be the implication of the government shutdown on the crypto markets and the traditional market? Well, we are going to explore that one a little bit in another live stream. So welcome back. Sushi Satoshi in the chat. Good to have you, my brother. Thanks for joining us today. And everybody, welcome one, welcome all. There is a lot happening. You know, I have enjoyed also Crypto.com CEO Chris Marsliak speaking out a little bit more. Today, we'll go through some of the tweets that he has, and I got to give you guys yet another update on the BitBoy Crypto, aka Ben Armstrong versus BitBoy crypto drama that's been going on. There is a lot of news, including CBDCs possibly being banned in the US, guys. So many things we got to talk about. Buckle up, get ready. Welcome one, welcome all. Good to be back. Good morning, everybody. Now, before we hop into this, I want to let you know that this, first of all, is not financial advice, but second of all, that there is a lot of opportunity here in this market, guys. And so subscribing to a channel where you can get the latest things that are happening in crypto is going to help your portfolio the best, because you're going to be most aware of things that are happening in the market. So tap a subscribe button and turn on some notifications, because we do live streams every single day for you guys, because we love you. That's why. All right, let's get into it and let's tap that and go. So right now, the global crypto market cap is at 1.07 trillion, and it's down a little bit because of probably fear of a government shutdown. Fed Chair Jerome Powell alluded to it in his speech yesterday. Though they paused the rate hikes, Fed Chair Jerome Powell alluded to this government shutdown, which is going to leave him flying blind. We'll talk about that more in a second. But Bitcoin down to $26,561 right now. This thing looked like it was moving up, trying to get up to the peaks at 27,000, move back up on its way towards 30,000. But the fear and greed keeps battling. We are still kind of in the yellow neutral now. We were in this orange yesterday. People are seemingly trying to get greedy again, but we're just not in a bull market yet. So in the meantime, it's more fear, guys. And more fear and more negative stories means more buying opportunities. You want to buy it when it's fearful, and you want to sell it when it's greedy. Some people like to just kind of hold for the long term. I think that's a nice strategy too. And then when we get to the peaks of these bull markets, that's when we can take some money, guys. We can make a lot of money in this asset class. It's a beautiful thing. Binance coin is lower, currently at $210, barely hanging on a cliff. XRP is still hanging on to 50 cents. And of course, the Crow coin that we love so much is down to 5.0 cents. Again, it was doing pretty well yesterday. But we're going to take a peek at all these charts and some specifics here in a second. So let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin yesterday, and here's your weekly candles, guys. So get an idea of what's been happening. This was your FTX collapse, right? This is what you had back in November of 2022, FTX collapse, and then we've had all those crazy stories about FTX lately, which you've been hearing from me. But we had a weekly candle recovery up, and it looked like we were going to continue to move even further upward. And this candle got all the way up to 27,500, but then today came right back down as we're over halfway through this week already, but it came right back down to 26,500, and this candle looks like it wants to turn red, probably on account of what Fed Chair Jerome Powell said regarding the government shutdown. But is this really a threat? We'll have to explore that a little bit more. The Ethereum price is coming down. And right now, Ethereum dominance versus Bitcoin is very, very weak. Bitcoin is dominating when it comes to Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin is performing better than Ethereum for now. In a bull market, Ethereum typically performs better than Bitcoin. In a bear market, Bitcoin performs better than typically everything else. And we're kind of seeing, this is a trend that I had drawn for a while on the overall market cap. I expected us to kind of tumble down and kind of get down to these targets. I should probably have this little circle over here, but my target is for it to kind of come down this way, bounce off that line a little bit, and probably stumble, either move up back here or stumble down to a $700 billion market cap. Now, if that happens, guys, if that happens, then what I would expect to see is, you know, Bitcoin to tumble down to 21,000, Ethereum possibly come down to maybe even $1,000 again. Coin versus Bitcoin, I expect Crow to crash versus Bitcoin. I expect Binance to crash versus Bitcoin. I expect alts to crash versus Bitcoin. I expect a lot of blood, a lot of fear, and a lot of great buying opportunities if this market cap continues to stumble down this way. And that could happen. But the fact of the matter is this, guys. September, which should be bearish, has been bullish, and it might flip bearish. That could be happening. We could flip into the negative here at any moment. Now, I'm going to refresh this page, and let's see what's going on in September. Only up 2% now. Okay, so it's only up 2% here in September. Octobers are typically bullish, so we could still be getting that. Earnings are coming out in October. Maybe they're good earnings. Maybe that helps the regular economy. Maybe that helps Bitcoin. We'll have to see. But September's typically bearish. So if we're going to have these big dips that I'm talking about, they could be like immediately, imminently, right around the corner. They could be coming up, and we could have some extreme pain in the next 7 to 10 days. Now, after that, October's typically bullish, so maybe we flip bullish again for October. I don't know exactly how it plays out. I do know, though, that we can look at the long term, and we can decide that relatively, when it's blue, it's fearful, and when we're in the red, in the yellow, in the green, it's more greedy. We want to buy in the blue when the temperature's cooler, when the excitement is low, when the prices are dropping down, because you get a better dollar cost averaging opportunity there. You get a better average price entry, and you get an incredibly massive more amount of gains as well when you buy low and you sell high. I want everybody to be a winner here, and so these are some of the things that we got to talk about realistically here. Chroman Empire says, no pain, no game. That's right, man. No pain, no game. That's exactly right. Now, people that are selling in moments like these are going to be kicking themselves in the teeth, ankles, and shins for the next year if they just watch this price come back up after a little dip. Fact of the matter is this, guys, it's pretty predictable in that there's going to be some kind of big dip before a bull market at some point. I don't know if that's going to be after we go to $45,000 first and come back down to $30,000, or if it's going to be something else altogether. But you know what, guys? We are going to stay patient here, and we are going to focus on the news stories to understand the market, understand what's going on, understand what we got to do as crypto investors. If you are new to this channel, welcome everybody. My name is Crypto Kip. I am your host of this show. Every single Monday to Friday, we're doing live streams every morning for you. Turn on the notification bell, guys, because some days it's 8:30. Some days it's got to be a little later because of work purposes. But I'm going to do best I can for you guys. And we are also going to continue to coming out with regular videos every single day for you, as well as shorts. And it's because we love crypto, guys. And because we know you can be a millionaire too. You can be a millionaire in crypto if you're dedicated to researching, if you're dedicated to a dollar cost averaging strategy and picking some good coins and taking profits when appropriate, guys. These are all the things we explore on a day-to-day basis. I love where we're at in the stock to flow model, and I'm very, very excited for the future. But let's get into looking at some of the liquidations for the day. Now, Bitcoin's going down because right now there's $50 million of longs that have been liquidated today. Yesterday, there was $38 million worth of longs liquidated. We are having a little bit more liquidations. The liquidations seem to be picking back up because I think people are getting more active. Surrounding this FOMC meeting, we had a lot more volatility, which was always expected. That's always how it goes, guys. For any of you out there that aren't familiar with it, when the Federal Chair Jerome Powell makes a press conference, that moves the markets. But when he makes a press conference surrounding Fed rate hikes, then that moves the markets big league. It moves them big league, okay? It moves them big league, let me tell you. It does. And we are seeing a couple liquidations picking up. Now, it's nothing compared to the $1 billion of liquidations back on August 16th when we came down from $30,000. We're going to see this stuff again, but just not yet. Just not yet. We'll get back there, guys. I don't love to see that happen, but that is what moves the markets, guys. Those are the events that move the markets, and I likely think maybe we have one coming soon. Longs could get wrecked if we dip down to $21,000, guys. I really, yesterday, what's crazy, guys, is we've been talking about it for the last 3 months, 21K. Yesterday, for the first time, I really was like almost wanting to change my opinion. I didn't change my opinion. I still left it on the table, but I was feeling like maybe this thing's not coming. I said it, and I think I even said it on, so maybe, it's not coming. It was always a possibility that the dip wasn't coming for $21,000 Bitcoin, but I was thinking, yeah. And then, of course, what happens the very next day when I kind of let off my bully for one gentle second, one thought, then the market comes back down. It just shows you guys that there are things that are relatively predictable. Bitcoin's coming down. It's September. I still think this thing's going to be red, guys. I still think this thing is going to be red, and I think you could have one big liquidation event and then maybe a V-shaped recovery, and then we can get ready for a bull market. There is also one other factor that we got to be aware of, guys. Yesterday, when Fed Chair Jerome Powell came out and he talked about these interest rates, we were in a very interesting spot with Bitcoin. Bitcoin had just broken above $27,000 for the first time in September. People for the last couple months have been talking about, hey, come 2024, we're going to have a lot of rate cuts. I've talked to my mortgage broker. He's been thinking, hey, you should buy a house. Now, mortgage brokers, by the way, don't believe anything they say. They just want you to take out a loan. They don't have your best interest at heart. And I'll get to that in a second. I have to rant on that because it's very important that we are all educated, not just on crypto, but talking about buying a mortgage. When's the right time to buy a house? What's the right way to buy a house? I know you guys are out there and you think about these things every day. And so if it's relevant for you, it's relevant for me, and it's relevant for this channel. We're going to talk about it. But we were in a way with Bitcoin, guys, where we broke above $27,000 and people thought Fed rate cuts were coming in 2024. Well, yesterday, Fed Chair Jerome Powell said that, hey, look out, guys, because maybe, just maybe, we aren't going to be able to get those rate cuts that we were hoping to see, or maybe we're not going to get as many as we thought we would. And so that could, in turn, be more of a suppression on the price of regular assets and Bitcoin, because people are going to want these rates to kind of start going down and people could start getting really bullish. I don't think that stops a bull market. I don't think that stops the traditional market or Bitcoin from going up, but I do think that it suppresses them maybe a little bit. Suppresses them, doesn't stop them from going up, but it might suppress them a little bit. And what that might do is cause more of a coiling action for when those rates do start to drop. Boom, we see a blast off and we can see an even bigger rally because we'll be so excited that those rate cuts finally arrive. In the meantime, these are some of the things that are scaring people right now, on top of the fact that there is the risk of a government shutdown. Ladies and gentlemen, beware of a government shutdown, because that would leave the Fed flying blind. But what do you need to be worried about with markets, guys? Well, with the Fed having a government shutdown, they would not have access to the financial data that they would like to have in order to make their most educated decisions surrounding rate hikes, rate cuts, rate pauses. They would actually be missing some very key data, guys. And with that, Fed Chair Jerome Powell felt like he needed to address that yesterday in the meeting, which caused, I believe, extra fear. Extra fear, which personally, in my opinion, guys, I believe that you look at this and you go, okay, there's fear. Is this real fear? Do we have to worry here? Is it going to keep going down? Or is this just fear opportunity to buy the dip? I think it's a fear opportunity to buy the dip. And here's why. Because actually, when you look at history, you will see we don't have to worry about a government shutdown. We've had them many times before. Barron says the stock market will be fine. Now, just because a news publication says the stock market will be fine does not mean that I believe them in any sense of the word, not at all. But if you do look historically, you will see that the S&P 500 during a government shutdown period typically goes up on average 4%. So if the S&P 500 on average is going up 4% at a time where the government shut down, then how bad is the government shutdown? I mean, government shutdown is not good. It's bad for government workers, especially. Very bad for government workers. But I think they're going to figure it out because there's a presidential election coming and it's getting politicized in the news. I think they're just using this as negotiation tactics. They have until the 30th of December to come to a decision, or September to come to a decision. And I'll tell you this. I also believe that when they come to a decision of whether or not they're going to agree on something here and stop the government shutdown, when they do come to that decision and they stop the government shutdown, which I think they're going to stop this government shutdown. I don't think we're going to shut down. Then I think the market can get ready to rally again and we can get a little bit more excited. I think that could happen, guys. So let's see. End of September, risk of government shutdown. We're looking bearish, guys. Next 7-10 days could be bloody. Great buying opportunities. Good thing I have cash on the sidelines. That's what I've been talking about for a long time now, guys. This is what we want. We want cash on the sidelines to buy the dips, buy the fear. Don't worry about the government shutdown, guys. Yeah, maybe it could happen, but historically, it shouldn't crush the markets. If anything, Bitcoin's due for another dip anyway. Just ride it out, buy the dip, and it'll come back. Now, will NFTs come back? A lot of people are wondering. You're buying crypto.com NFTs. Maybe you bought a Bored Ape. Maybe you bought a CryptoPunk, a Nakamigos. Maybe you bought some of this stuff. Creepy little exorcist ad here. I don't like it. But your NFTs are actually worthless, according to Rolling Stone magazine. Well, first of all, that's not true. But they are down big time. Just like crypto. Bitcoin is down over 60% from its previous highs. Crypto.com's Crocoin is down 90% from its previous. Binance is down 75%. Solana is down 90%. All these coins are down big time. But is NFT world, is the NFT game done? Is it over? No, it's not over, guys. It's not over. Maybe some of them won't come back. Maybe the hype's gone for some of them. But NFTs will come back. I don't know which NFTs will come back. I don't know which ones will be big. It's harder to guess that than it is to guess which cryptos will come back. But either way, even with the cryptos, you can't entirely guess what comes back and what doesn't. It's impossible. But you can kind of take safer bets and more risky bets. Lower cap things are typically more risky. Higher cap things are typically less risky. That's just how the way the world works. And sometimes there's exceptions to those. FTX exchange token is a great example. It had a big market cap, totally collapsed because they were a fraud. So you never know, guys. But do I believe that NFTs will come back? Yes. I believe these crypto.com NFTs that I'm holding are very valuable. I believe that a lot of these NFTs will continue to be valuable and continue to go up in value as people make money in Bitcoin and crypto. They're looking to offload those assets for other assets, whether that's a house, whether that is an NFT. Who knows? But there will be people looking for off-ramps that are making a bunch of money in the crypto coins, and one of those off-ramps is NFTs, and so NFTs will inevitably pump again. What NFTs will pump? I don't know, but don't get scared out on these stories. Don't panic sell out NFTs. If you bought them because you believe them and you want to hold them for the long term, then don't change your opinion on account of a Rolling Stones article, guys. That's not how you do it. Hard-hitting news from Rolling Stones. Not so much, my friends, Okay, So what's the bad news for today after great news yesterday? Puerto Rican. Well, in short, Fed rate hike pause good, government shutdown bad. That's what we got going on. That's where we're at, guys. John 1316, I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. We do have 49 viewers, guys, 14 likes. If you could do me a favor and you like the content and if you're entertained, are you not entertained? You can smash that like button for me. Tap that subscribe button as well, and follow us for more content, guys. That like button is a great way to pump your bags and pump back up that NFT that's now worthless for you, all right? No, just kidding. Your NFTs might come back, guys. Yeah, I have faith in the NFTs, guys. I have faith in the NFTs. John 316 just bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. I love it. And good timing, too, because looks like crypto's looking to expand. Galaxy Digital eyes European expansion with new regional CEO. You see Mike Novogratz, the guy who's responsible, by the way. This is the same guy. Look at this face. Look at this smile. Look at it. Look at it. This is the guy that is responsible for the selling of the FTX assets. Now, I like this guy's personality. I like this TV personality that this guy has. He is a crypto hedge fund guy, and he is now responsible for the FTX selling off the assets. I do think he's got the industry's best interest at heart. Who knows? Maybe he's got me fooled. I have trouble believing any of the elite folks or anybody with hedge funds, but I do think he's got a best interest at heart for crypto. So I'm open to seeing this expansion into Europe. Good. Let's get crypto adoption rolling. This is Galaxy Digital and Mike Novogratz. eToro also moving into Cyprus and expanding into the EU. eToro, not a great crypto trading site, but they do offer crypto trading. I don't really like the tool that they offer. For those of you that might have heard about eToro, they offer like this thing where you can like follow other crypto traders, which like, don't do that. Do your own research, guys. Just do your own research. Don't take anybody's advice. Just take everybody's advice as a grain of salt and come up with your own type of rice. Their grain of salt. You know what I'm saying. All right. Guys, the thing about metaphors, I love them. Sometimes I come up with great ones and sometimes they're terrible, but at least the terrible ones are entertaining, right? Right? That's what I'm saying. Lakskiska, hi there. Greetings from Paris. Thank you, mademoiselle. I appreciate you joining me from Paris. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Back in the day, I actually played Luminaire, the candle, in Beauty and the Beast. And so, enchanté, mademoiselle. I had that going. I hope that wasn't offensive to you. I appreciate you joining us from France. Guys, I love seeing, this story about the EU. And here you go. You have somebody from France in the chat. Bonjour. We got people from around the world, and this is a global asset class. This is a global economy, guys, and everybody's welcome to this channel. Everybody's welcome to crypto, and everybody's welcome to the right for their own opinion. And I hope you pride yourself on your opinion, but I hope you keep an open mindset, and that means a couple things. One, when the dips are here, don't be afraid of them. Just because the market's going down doesn't mean that you should sell. In fact, it's typically the opposite. So keep an open mind. If it's crashing, keep an open mind. Maybe you need to buy the dip dollar cost average into your favorite things. The other piece of that is sticking to your guns can be dangerous in a bull market. When we get up to the top, if you think this thing's going to keep going up and you only think that it's going to keep going up and you're not willing to take some profit, then you are definitely 100% going to lose. Don't lose. Don't be a loser. We don't love being losers here. We want you to be winners. So we're going to talk about taking profits when it's relevant. I don't think we're even close to the time to take profits. Now, if you got an altcoin that pumps up 1,000% overnight, you best be taking some profits. At least you take maybe an initial out. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice, but I want to see you guys win. I want to see everybody win. We got RESO from the Philippines. Wait a minute. You telling me I got New York, California, I got, what do we got? We got France, we got Philippines going on. Who else we got here? This is unbelievable. Gold Pony Crypto. I got Gold Pony Crypto in the chat. VVS Miner Moles will crush it in the next bull run. I couldn't agree more. I think it will. VVS. What's VVS? Anybody out there? You don't know what it is? Well, you should check out Gold Pony Crypto's channel. He talks a lot about some of these other dApps on the Cronos chain. We talk about them too, but I like to share the love. You better follow his channel. If you guys don't, you're missing out on some great content. But we talk about it as well. VVS is fantastic. One of the greatest DEXs on Crypto.com's DeFi wallet. And these VVS Miner Moles give you more rewards when you're using the program and all the different ways you can earn money on that platform. So it's something to check out, guys, and they're kind of cool. It's kind of cool art, and I think they even got a little game along with it. There are a lot of NFTs. I believe they'll all come back. I believe in crypto expanding into the future. I mean, look at the global mapping we have just from the people watching this channel. With 25 likes and 55 viewers, I know we could at least get up to 50 viewers, but I'm not complaining. Tears, guys. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's get into some more stories. Because a presidential candidate, guys, a big-time presidential candidate, Vivek Ramaswamy, I don't know if that's how you say his name, is drafting a crypto policy framework. This is what we want to see, and this is what I was talking about, guys. Get ready. If you've been watching my channel, if you've been watching Black Sea and Me, then you know I have said this. In the 2024 presidential election, Bitcoin and crypto are going to get more exposure than they've ever gotten before. Bitcoin and crypto are going to be debated on the presidential debate stage during the primaries, probably during the big debates as well. I think we're going to end up seeing that. Now, Vivek Ramaswamy is the second runner-up for Republican candidates next to Donald Trump. Some other candidates to keep note of that are pro-crypto are Robert F. Kennedy, who is a Democratic candidate, but he wants to alleviate Bitcoin taxes, and he wants to do some other things for Bitcoin and crypto and sees the future there. But Vivek is actually talking about drafting crypto policy. Well, we have some other senators, like Senator Elizabeth Warren, who's drafting anti-crypto policies and frameworks. There is a lot of going on, guys, and so we're going to have the bears and we're going to have the bulls, but inevitably we're seeing crypto expand across the globe. I believe that the bulls will win. How about you? Do you think that the bulls will win? Because I certainly do. If you're here, I'm just going to go ahead and just assume that you're here because you believe the bulls are going to win and you believe you're going to be a crypto millionaire. And if you're here and you believe that, well, I believe in you. But let's stay smart here. Let's stay informed. Let's tap the like button. Let's hit the notification bell. Share the content and get people educated, guys. We got to educate people because people don't understand. You know, it blows my mind. You could still go to a Thanksgiving dinner this year, and I just dare you. I dare you, and we're gonna do this. And I'm going to talk to my family. And when Thanksgiving comes along in November, if you guys celebrate it, great. If not, just talk to your family. And I want you guys to take the temperature on crypto. What do you think about Bitcoin? See what they're saying. Most people still don't know jack diddly nothing about crypto. That's just how it is. I think less than 5% of the world is in crypto. 5% of the world is in crypto right now, okay? And some of those are varying degrees of how much they got. Some people just have $100 in Dogecoin, and some people have $100 million in their asset managers going all in on Bitcoin and crypto. I like both of those people. I just want all the people to join in and have some fun with it because it's coming. This technology is going to be good. I just can't wait for the day where I can order a ride share through the Ethereum blockchain. I can't wait. I can't wait till I can do it through a dApp built on some program on Ethereum, whether it's through the crypto.com DeFi wallet or whether it's through whatever it might be. You know, I want to find these different things. I want these things to come out. I want us to have voting one day. You're voting for a presidential candidate. You're voting for an election. Well, I'm not going to go any further into that, but the best elections that we could possibly have. You see what I'm doing, guys? This is where we're at. We're 2024, 2023, 20. I got to toe the line here. I got to toe the line. I'm not saying anything, but I am saying there's always room to make things better, guys. There's always room to have improvements on our election systems, I think, and a blockchain technology where you can actually get people to vote via blockchain, verifiable identities, verifiable transactions, must press this button and verify your identity on this blockchain. I think that's going to be the most secure way we could possibly do something like that. And there's so many other ways you can take it, from taxes and tax reporting on a blockchain to all these other. We can get smarter here as a society, folks. And I think we're going to, over time, as we see more of this conversation going on. Vivek being bullish is bullish. I want to see more and more people start talking about this. On top of it, guys, you got a lot to be excited about here. Just in, House Financial Services Committee passes bill to ban the Federal Reserve from creating a CBDC. Just in case you didn't know, the Federal Reserve is technically not a part of the government. It is actually a separate entity, okay, here, and they print money and according to what the government needs. It's very, very messy. It's very, very tricky, but I'm glad to see the House Financial Services Committee passed a bill to ban the Federal Reserve from creating a CBDC. Now, just because they actually came out and passed this bill doesn't mean that this is going to get passed into law. It still needs to go through all the processes, the House and Congress, and, they can get vetoed by the president, all these different things we can see happen. But it's good to see that this is coming out, because if you're not familiar with the importance of a CBDC, guys, if a CBDC gets passed, we can come up with a credit score system where this could have some dire implications for us as a society and as a country. What we see going on right now in China is a lot of stuff involving CBDCs. And if you say something that is against the Chinese Communist Party, then you could be censored. You could be censored. You could be stopped from having the ability to pay for your groceries at the grocery store. If it's a central bank digital currency, then they can basically tie it to your social media profiles. They can tie it to your identity. And if you have a piece of language that the algorithm picks up that you said XYZ mean that we're going to lock you out of your bank account for 30 days because we disagree with you. And now you have a world where there's no freedom of speech. And this always takes me back to the time where the truckers in Canada, whether you agree with their debate or not, whatever they were protesting up in Canada during the pandemic, we saw truckers in Canada protesting and blocking a highway. Well, the Canadian government boxed them out of their bank account, and they were starting to accept crypto donations so they could sustain their protest. But with a CBDC, the ability for a government to do that gets even greater, guys, and it's even riskier. And who knows if even it can come into like locking us out of our smartphone and things one day. Like that's where we're at risk of going. We don't want the government to have more control over us. Trust me, they already have plenty of control over us day to day. And for those of you guys that haven't seen, what is that documentary? The Social Media Effect, the Social Media Experiment. Darn it, I just watched it yesterday. It's the one where they tell you basically that the algorithm is spying on you. They're selling you products. They're influencing you every day. It's just how it is. That's how it works, guys. We know that you look at what happened with Edward Snowden came out, and it's proven the government is surveilling on us through our series, through our everything else, and we need to protect ourselves. And a CBDC would give us the least amount of possibility to do so. Okay, guys? It would really, really be bad. Ron says F taxes, and you know what? Taxes aren't fun. Taxes aren't fun, Ron. I couldn't agree more with you, man. Let's get into some of the drama. GRAMA. Drama. Ben Armstrong is coming out here and getting in the weeds more. BitBoy crypto's over. Ben Armstrong is going forward. Remember, this is not a shred of evidence from TJ. Anything they're saying is true. They keep lying to employees over and over again. So Ben Armstrong yesterday, I did it live on stream. I shared his video where he came out on Twitter and he ended up really saying that TJ was giving him death threats and all these other allegations which are not verifiable. And on the other end, TJ is saying, hey, what Ben is saying is unequivocally false, and he even said that Ben was physically abusing employees, and Ben says that, even here, Ben says that, no, Carlos Diaz tackled me in front of DJ. That was the only assault. So there's an ongoing battle. This is so sad, guys. It's so sad that this is where this has come to. For the Ben coin holders, it's not great. For the Discover Crypto fans, it's not great. It's just not great all around. Now, if Discover Crypto or Ben, you guys are watching this, look, we're playing Switzerland here. I just want good people to come out with good outcomes. And frankly, for people that are bad, for people that maybe if one of these two parties has malicious intent, well, then I hope God blesses you, and I hope you figure your stuff out. And I hope that you find the right path forward here. And that would be ideal. That's what we want to see. But this is getting messier. We're going to keep you guys updated with it because at the end of the day, this was the biggest channel in crypto. I think that it's very important to talk about this story, to acknowledge that it's happening, because it's very interesting here. Don't call me BitBoy anymore. Crazy. He's trying to get his brand back, but who knows? Who knows if he's actually going to get it back? In the meantime, look at this. Chroman Empire says, drama be gone. Yeah, I'd like the drama to be gone, but the drama is news. So we're going to cover it. We're going to cover it, guys. I think it's important. Looking at Crow versus BTC, Crow is coming down just to where exactly as I predicted, guys. We're going to see this thing come down probably about 23%. I think we're going to see this thing touch down. Bitcoin versus Crow. Crow is not going to do as well. We're just going to wait to see what happens there. But if you do look, Crow versus the dollar, there's a chance we do have kind of a significant move there, which could be happening again if this September ends bloody like we were fearful for or excited for if you got that cash in the sidelines. 35% retracement possibly for Crow coin. Are you going to buy that dip, guys? Are you going to buy that dip? Let me know. Used to be check or cash. Later will be BTC or ETH. I love it. Yes. Sushi. Exactly. It will be like that down the road, guys. I guess I wasn't sharing my screen here. Let me show you again. So here's the chart of Crow versus the dollar. You can see we possibly have about 34% downside coming there. And then you can also see Crow versus Bitcoin. We could probably have about another 24% downside for Crow versus Bitcoin there. So be on the lookout, guys. But then, of course, when these bull markets come, we got to look at it. What is the upside? It's 1,000%. If Crow can go up 1,000% over Bitcoin and Bitcoin 10x's, well, then there you go, guys. There you go. That's called getting rich on crypto. Chroman Empire says 0.038 cents. Yes, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Ready for the dip. Just looking. DCA on the dip. Absolutely, my friends. You guys are nailing it exactly correct. Now, let's look at Binance coin. Sheesh. All right, guys. All right, guys. Binance coin. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because that could happen. Guys, that could happen. You could see a 77% crash for Binance coin. You could see a 77% crash for Binance coin. It's going to cause a lot of fear in the market. A lot of fear in the market. But what do we do with fear? Yes. Queso dip, guacamole dip, crow dip. You get your chip and you scoop up a nice tasty bite of that guacamole. And what's guacamole? It's crypto gains, baby. It's crypto gains, baby. When we get dips like this, we buy it and then it rips and you make the money. You buy the dip and you make the money. Okay? Okay. That's what we're saying, guys. This isn't a sure bet. Binance coin doesn't have to crash 77%, but it could. But it certainly could. So be aware. Be aware. Be prepared. Let me know what you guys are thinking. How's it going in the comments down below? What moves are you making? What stories did I miss today? What do you want to see on a big, beautiful live stream? On a crazy morning where we're talking about government shutdowns. Government shutdowns, guys. XRP moving up a little bit. Fighting for its life here. Broke back above this line, trying to come back. Maybe we'll come back down to this 31-cent level. This level right here, guys, for XRP Army, that level was drawn terribly. Let me try it again. That level right here is the equivalent of a $21,000 Bitcoin in my mind. If Bitcoin goes down to $21,000, $20,000, you're going to see XRP come down to 30 cents. Just like Crow at 3 cents, just like Binance at 45 bucks, okay, which could happen, 45 bucks or something like that. So that's what I'm looking for, guys. That's what I'm looking for. All right, I'm going to look at what's going on in the comments. Let's see what's happening. What's happening? I'm debating on buying WorldCoin. Shy Sox fan for life says buying WorldCoin is an interesting idea. You know, new coins, sometimes they explode. I don't know. I just feel like, you know, for me, I look at Bitcoin and I look at Ethereum and there's no doubt in my mind what's going to go on with those tokens over the next 10, 20 years. I look at Crowcoin and there's no doubt in my mind what happens over the next 5, 10 years. It's a little shorter time frame because it is a company. Companies change, leadership changes, markets change. You never know. But I look at something like WorldCoin and I go, do people in crypto really like that? I don't know. And so therein lies a concern. If it's not something that I believe in or want to support, which I can say that it's not. I don't believe it. I don't like it. I don't like the concept. I don't think it's good for our privacy. It's kind of going down the CBDC route. They're scanning our retinas and getting all our data. You know, I don't love it. So for me, I'm probably going to hold off on it, but I'm not giving you financial advice. If you're bullish on it, then you do your own research, guys. You do your own research and you buy that dip, okay? But you know what? That's on you. And you know what? I just love to see that there are people exploring other tokens out there and looking for things. Gold Pony Crypto says Phoenix Finance got hacked. Don't interact. Is that on the crypto.com DeFi wallet? Is that one of the Cronos DeFi plays? Gold Pony Phoenix. Beware, guys. Phoenix Finance got hacked. Don't connect your wallet. You could be at risk. Shy Sox fan says, the whole having your Irish skin is what concerns me. Say what? I mean, my Irish skin? I'm Irish and Italian. So are you insulting me? No, I'm just kidding. Roman Empire says, I've got XRP, Crow, and Quant in my crosshairs. I love it. Giancarlo Liato. Are you from Italy, Giancarlo Liato? I never buy WorldCoin, he says. I like it. I never buy a WorldCoin. That's how I read it. I think that's what you just said. Yeah, on the Cronos. Thanks, Gold Pony. Yep. So warning from Gold Pony, and I trust him with my soul. I like Gold Pony a lot. Phoenix Finance got hacked, guys. Please beware. Shout out to Gold Pony. He's a YouTuber on Cronos and on crypto. You should follow him if you don't. Protect yourself, folks. Giancarlo from Portugal. I don't know what people from Portugal sound like, but I appreciate you participating and joining us today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. XRP and Cardano and Cronos. Yeah, I mean, really, what you're doing there is you're buying tried and true, Giancarlo. Giancarlo, you are buying tried and true coins there, things that have been around. Chris Hodgkinson, you've got XRP in the SEC lawsuit. They're hanging in there. You got Cronos, which we know how we feel about Cronos here. We think we're going to be millionaires because of Cronos on this channel. Johnny 1987 says, sup peeps? Welcome. Oh, I closed a deal this morning. I sell stuff. And I closed the deal this morning. And so I'm going to have a little bit more money monthly to dollar cost average in. So I'm excited, but I tell you guys that because I want you to be aware of the fact that you have an opportunity right now, not only to dollar cost average into crypto, but to increase your income. Work hard. Start a YouTube channel, start a new job, start a side hustle, join a band, do some acoustic shows, whatever you need to do, guys. Make as much money as you can so you can dollar cost average into your favorite tokens, guys. It's going to help you out. More dry powder means more gains. That's how that thing goes. As long as you're picking good plays and you're playing smart, more dry powder means more gains, guys. Sushi Satoshi says anything under 5K Ethereum is a good buy if you're bullish on DCA all the way. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more, my friend. I couldn't agree more. As we get higher up, though, 5K is previous all-time highs, and I want to buy it below $2,000. I want to buy it below $2,500. When we get above $3,000, then the FOMO starts kicking in. Gold Pony Crypto says ABCs of sales always be closing. It's ABCs of sales always be closing. It's true. And we're trying to close. Actually, I just got an email this morning. Let's see. I'm gonna review it live on stream because we're always closing, Gold Pony. I got an email. I got data coming to me early next week from my local dentist. This is what I did. I have a dentist. I went to them for years. I sell insurance now, and I've been going to them since I was a baby. I went in for my appointment. I told them, you've been helping me. I got these, look at these teeth. I got great teeth because of you. Let me give you great support on insurance. And here we go. I got an opportunity. Always be closing, even if you're at your dentist, even if you're talking about, your investment strategy, whatever, guys. Always be closing. Always be doing something to move your life forward. In life, it doesn't have to be sales. You can always do something to improve your life. Even if it's presetting that coffee maker so that you have coffee when you wake up at 7 in the morning before your live stream so that you can have energy for your fans. Take that extra step, because if you don't, then you might be a little sleepier looking. Now, to be honest with you guys, I just got up early today. I didn't have the coffee. I didn't do my morning coffee setup. I didn't have coffee today, believe it or not. But I am excited because I closed the deal. So I think that gave me my own natural boost of energy today. But always be closing, guys. Always be doing the research. Stay focused on your goals at hand, guys. It's stick to your New Year's resolutions, right? Always try to improve yourself, right? My mom's, a mom. Everybody's got a mom. I'm 30 years old, guys. So, but I talk to my mom probably every day. She's great in the traditional market, and I talk to my dad, once a week. Dad. That's dad's. But my mom, and she'll bombard me with phone calls, all that, and she's loving, but she practices the same thing. Always be close, and she's always doing something to improve this, improve that, thinking about this, thinking about that. That's where I got it from. And, she thinks that I should be a motivational speaker because maybe she ingrained this in me. I tell her, I don't need to be a motivational speaker, Mom. You know why? Because I think I am one already. I think that that's what I have the opportunity to do here. My goal, besides informing you guys about cryptocurrency and informing you guys about the market, is to improve your lives. If you guys can save a bunch of money, if I can get you guys interested in cooking at home instead of eating out, I'm going to be happy. If I can change one of your lives and you do 4 more meals at home this week and save $400 more instead of going out to eat, then I mark that as a win. And I call myself a great motivational speaker. I motivate you to be a better person at that point. And you know what? I don't give financial advice, but I can give you the advice to say, don't eat out, guys. Don't waste your money out. Just eat at home. Inflation's too stupid and Bitcoin's too cheap for you to be blowing your money on burgers at your local restaurant for $20 plus that beer that you got for $7. Now you spent $32 and you're just one person. Or you go there with your wife, you get an appetizer, now you spend $75. You could go buy some ground beef, some buns, some pickles, some mustard, and you can buy all the things that you need, not only for one session of cooking burgers, but you can do that for less than $30, guys. You could do it for less than $30. That's half the cost, and you'll still have your condiments and your pickles for the future. These are all the things we can do to dollar cost average back in. But if you want to be a motivational speaker, I think I get to be that because I want to tell you guys to continue to grind. Continue to focus on your goals, whether that's a financial goal here with crypto, whether that's a financial goal with your job, with your life. I want you guys to be successful. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do want to be your virtual friend from across the world, telling you guys that I'm cheering for you. I want you guys to crush it in this life. And if you guys want crypto content and you guys want to hear messages like this on the daily, I'm going to be relentless. I'm not going to stop. Every Monday to Friday, I'm coming to you guys with a live stream. If you want to support the channel, you can do so. Like Sushi Satoshi, who, by the way, congratulations, Sushi. I made you a moderator. Sushi Satoshi's been watching us for a very long time. He's very loyal. He is now a moderator on the channel, and he is a supporter of the channel. I believe he pays us $5 a month to support. He gets access to our private Discord, and I just appreciate the love. And we're building a community here, guys, and we want to keep growing this up and keep growing your knowledge in life, your success in life, and your crypto bags. I'm just excited. Johnny 1987 says, Crypto Kip is so hyped today. Crypto Kip's going to try to be so hype every day. Some days are harder, but I did close the deal this morning, so I'm pretty excited. Shy Sox Fan for Life says, Crypto Kip coin. I don't know if I'm bullish on that one yet. Not a coin. Never invest in a Crypto Kip coin. I'm not coming out with one. Beware, guys. Beware. All right, folks. That's all I got in this one. Croman Empire says, support the channel and become a member. I appreciate the love. I appreciate all the support. If you do want to become a member, in the link in the description down below, you can find the link to do so. Or on a page of our YouTube channel up at the top. You can see it there as well, guys. That's all I got today. Love and appreciate you all. Good to see you. Croman, Sushi, 2J3. Good to see 2J3. 2J3 wants a review on Tectonic, VVS, and MTD. We can get that for y'all. We'll do one on another live stream, 2J3. Good to see you. Good to see you got your Cronos chimp back. I like that Cronos chimp. I was missing. All right, guys. I got a jet. I love and appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in, guys. From the bottom of my heart, I am grateful for you here today. I'm grateful for every single like that you guys provide us here on this channel to promote the channel, promote crypto content, and spread crypto adoption across the globe. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget DCA HODL. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. I'll see you next time. Peace.